In this quick video, we'll go through editing the CSS on your template. So go down to Extensions, and then to Template Manager, and then go click on the, in this instance, we'll click on the default template, the Rook Milky Way template. In the top right-hand corner, we've got Edit CSS. So we'll go ahead and click that. This is going to show us all of the available CSS sheets that are, depending upon what parameters we choose for our template. Here are the operable CSS files for that. So we can actually go in and edit the orange CSS if we apply that in the parameters. Your template CSS file is obviously right here under template. We need to tick that box there and simply hit edit in the top right. It's going to bring us to all the CSS stuff. So here's, if you're not familiar with CSS, you can go over to look it up in Google. It's basically a style sheet that's hosted remotely or away from the, or separately from the site files. And we can go through and see all of the different tags and classes that we have. One of the main ones you're going to be dealing with in the Pro series and the Intermediate series as well is the logo div, and where we can increase the size of the logo area and the height of the logo area. Now when we do that, it's also going to affect how our page lays out. So we may need to adjust margin left, margin top. We may even need to add additional margins, perhaps a bottom or a right margin. We can see that our logo is inside the images folder in the mw_Joomla logo.png, so we know where that logo is. We can go edit the logo and make it the correct size to match our template. And so here's all the CSS. If you're not familiar with, again, editing CSS, then you don't want to tinker with this, because once you make a change, it's going to apply it site-wide. What I recommend doing is, if you are going to play with it, that you right-click on the stuff and do a select all, right-click again, copy it, and then paste it and save it into a notepad file as your original template CSS file. So in case you screw something up, you can come back and go back to square one. So this is where you would come to edit that, and it's pretty self-explanatory. Again, you can come back to this page here and edit any of the individual CSS files for your website. Now again, this tells us where these CSS files are located. It's in the templates folder, inside the Rook Milky Way, and then inside the CSS folder. So we can obviously go upload our own and dump that into that, dump our CSS file into this folder, and we'll be able to reference it and get to it from in here as well. So that's a quick primer on the CSS editor, and hope that was helpful.